low pop vintage niche cards. Personally, I like picking up stuff like this. I've graded this one myself. We just sold this PSA 10 of a Mewtwo Stadiums Club, and this just sold for $300, but it takes a long time, okay? Because you have to find the right buyer. For example, this is going to the Netherlands. If that buyer wasn't looking on eBay at that moment, who knows how long this would take to sell. But things like this, I think, are very unique and have high potential to get big sales just like this one. Even though this is a playing card, there's only 22 in a PSA 10. It's Mewtwo, very popular Pokemon, and there's huge Mewtwo collectors out there that want very rare cards. So I think that there is a market for this stuff. It just takes a little bit longer to sell because you have to find the right buyer. With modern and ultra modern, with the top chase cards and everything, yeah, there's a lot of liquidity there. But if you're a very patient collector, if you're a patient person, then I have no problem. I graded this card myself, and I was okay for letting this be on the market for however long. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, there's only 22 of these in the world. So if I want to be the only one on eBay and put it up for $300+, but the last sale was around 200, not everything will go off of comps depending on the rarity and how rare this stuff is. Like, I don't have to match comps because there's no other one on the market, right? If you're dealing with stuff like this, you have to look at availability and the demand, right? The demand might be very low, but if you're like the only one on the market, or there's only 2 or 3 copies that's even available for sale and you're priced fair, then, you kind of have a leg to stand on, because it doesn't matter what the past comp was. There's only 22 of these. The next time this might be available for bids or for, a cheaper price might be never. So that's why I kind of like dealing with niche vintage items. I think as long as you got the right Pokemon, PSA pop count is good. I think that's just a setup for success as long as you're patient. And you're like, Dave, what do you mean by niche cards? I got you. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I just happen to have a whole stack of them. So we got Pokemon like Lugia, exclusive promo silver foils, 1999 Amada golden hyper rare stickers, the Super DX. You got these 3. I graded these 3 myself, the big 3. So popular Pokemon, you can see their niche. We just sold the Mewtwo for $300 in a PSA 10. This is Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. All PSA 10s sequential. Some Cardass. Yeah, you heard me say it, Cardass. There you go. We got, this one's really unique. 1998 KFC Charizard promo. One just went on bids for $400, but the sale before that was like $700. You don't put items like this on bids. Most people don't even know this card exists, and when they're looking for it, there's a short window time frame where people are eyeing this card in the market. So putting stuff like this on bids is silly. You don't do that, okay? You do that with hot cards, not old vintage cards that a lot of people don't know about. Very low pop count. So stuff like this is niche, and you can see the type of Pokemon, legendary birds, Charizard, starters, the big 3, stuff like that, Lugia. That's what I look for, and over time, they sell well. Vintage is on the rise, and I'm gonna do a separate video talking on that, but the popularity of vintage and the prices are going up. We got firsthand experience. Thank you for watching. That's all I kind of wanted to talk about with cards like this. Keep on keeping on, and take care.